What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm just chilling out here on my balcony, getting ready to go to the gym. Just wanted to make this video because I feel like it's not being talked about it a lot in the fitness industry, and that is rebounding from a hardcore diet, or people that compete and then after they compete just absolutely let loose and go buck wild and gain 20-30 pounds in like less than a month. So, and I see a lot of people going through this. Specifically, I saw a video of Christian Guzman gaining 30 pounds in 1 month off his rebound from his show that he did in June. And I feel like this is something I just want to get off my chest. And this is something I kind of just want to talk about because I feel like, again, I don't feel like it's being talked about it enough. And that's how to control your rebound after you come off of prep, because you work so hard for 3-4 months to get your ideal physique, to get your best physique, and then all of a sudden within 3-4 weeks you're even worse than you were at square one. You've gained 20, even some up to 30 pounds within a month just from binging because of the constant cravings you have after you do such an intense cut. And I'm talking about cuts that last like 12 plus week, where you're doing cardio every day, where your caloric deficit is below 500. Those are the cuts that affect you mentally and physically a lot after you finish it. Because once you finish it, all you want to do is, like, you have this end goal, all you want to do is just, you've reached this end goal now, you have your physique, and all you want to do is just let go and have everything you couldn't have for the last 3 months. So what ends up happening is you eat so much food to a point where you're almost craving to be like so full. You just want that feeling of being so full all the time, all day. And that obviously leads to an insane excess of calories, which then leads to a ridiculous weight gain. So I just wanted to kind of give my tips, well, not really tips, but like my thoughts on how you can better control a rebound, because this happened to me as well last year. I did a 90-day cut, and that was at that time the best physique I've ever had in my life. And then I went on vacation to Europe, and all of a sudden I gained back like 15 pounds super fast, and then a few more weeks went by, I think I gained another 5 pounds or so. So I ended up gaining about 20 pounds in like 4 weeks ish, and I felt like shit. Like it hits you hard mentally more than it does physically, because I know physically you can get back to roughly with a weight that you're okay with, where you're not shredded but you're also not like super bloated, puffy kind of thing. But mentally, just like that feeling of having everything gone within a couple weeks that you worked so freaking hard for, that can be very tough mentally. I went through that last year and it was hard. September, October, I was like in the gym, like damn, like I wasn't looking great. I wasn't, my hormones were just kind of stabilizing. And so I just wanted to say, like, this year, it's been about 2-3 weeks after I finished my cut now, and it's gone a lot better because I'm able to somewhat control my binges. Like, this week has been kind of rough because I've had 3 nights now in a row where in the middle of the night I just got so hungry. I just wanted to eat everything in my pantry. So the last 3 nights, besides that, I've more or less kept it under control. And I feel like the best way to go about it is just to, once you're done that diet, it's okay maybe for like a weekend, just binge and have whatever you want, go with friends and have all the food that you didn't have for the duration of your prep. Obviously this next part is the hardest part, and that's kind of going back to your maintenance calories once you have that binge weekend. Because once that binge weekend's over, it's like you just want more. That binge weekend's not going to be enough. Like that length of craving foods that you haven't had lasts for weeks, like up to like 2 months, I'd say. So that can be really tough. I find the number one thing that's helped me a lot with this is intermittent fasting. The days where I'm able to intermittent fast for 16 hours and then eat whatever I want in that 8 hours, it helps control my total caloric intake a lot. Because the days where I wake up and have breakfast, I end up eating like 5 to 7 or even 8,000 calories in that day easily, and that's not even like that feeling of being so stuffed where it like hurts, where you can't even breathe. But I find the days that I intermittent fast, I'm able to control my caloric intake to about 3,000 to 3,500, and that obviously helps because my maintenance is around 3,000 calories. I'm trying really hard to eat 3,000 calories every day until my hormones stabilize, because I want to keep as lean as possible for the summer, because I am doing a lot of traveling in August, so obviously I want to look my best for that. And yeah, I think that's the number one thing I can do, because telling yourself after you have a binge, or after you've done your prep and you have that binge weekend, telling yourself that you're gonna go back to maintenance and you're gonna start cardio again and all that, or clean up your diet, all that stuff, it's really hard to do that. Like, you tell yourself that and you end up just very rarely actually going through with that. So I feel like the number one thing you can do is, at least for me, what's worked is again, intermittent fasting. By doing that, as long as I hold that fast for 16 hours, then I can still enjoy all the foods that I want, all the foods that I crave in that 8 hours, and keep my caloric intake somewhat moderate, maybe a little bit over maintenance. But I am now walking at least 10,000 steps every day, so it kind of offsets that little bit of an excess. And I'm trying to do cardio, even though mentally it is very difficult to do that right now. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on rebounding and kind of what you can do to help get back that feeling of satiety, right? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's kind of one take raw. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.